What is going on, guys? FIFA Dino here, and welcome to episode 4 of my FIFA 16 Road to Glory series. So, as all episodes start off, we are going to spin the wheel and see what we get to start with. So, first spin here, and we get buy player for 0 to 5k. So, I went and bought Marquinhos for my Liga side, as you can see, 4.5k there. Getting pretty close to completing some of these squads. I am going to be using just a sort of chuck together squad with no particular style, only 62 chemistry there, but Negredo stays up. I bought Marquinhos with a bit of fitness issues, but I'll just rest him first couple games and then he's sure to go in because he's a great centre back. But yeah, getting close to finishing some squads, which will be more interesting than just using this sort of random team with a bunch of solid players. But into the first game, and we come up against a pretty standard Premier League side, Benteke and Lukaku up front as we go into it. Played out wide there. Didn't quite work that trick, but now he's away and he wants it back for Feghouli, and he gets it back. And not many people can catch Sofiane Feghouli. He's through here. Cuts inside. Feghouli! 1-0! 4 minutes in, and they've already taken the lead. Perfect start. Great pace shown from Sofiane Feghouli there. Cuts in onto his stronger right foot and a low finish. Took a little deflection, but it was already past the keeper, surely. 1-0. Not a great kick there. And good defending from Kieran Trippier there. He's won it. Gomez wants it back. Instead, Vidal's going to use his pace, and he's got lots of it. Now back to Andre Gomez. Might think about the shot. Instead, gives it to Di Maria first time. Tipped around the post. Decided to go for the first time curling effort. Alright, corner. Just on the stroke of half time. It would be a great chance, great time to get a goal. Di Maria will whip it in. And it's Johnny Evans at the back post. And it required a tip around the post there from the keeper. Into the second half. Just past the 50-minute mark. Some nice intricate play here. Oliver Torres gets it back. Negredo back to Oliver Torres again, looking to place it. Great save. And then Feghouli wasn't able to get to the rebound. Christian Benteke entering into the box. And a great tackle from Andre Gomez. And now we can break. 1-2 with Di Maria. Di Maria playing through Feghouli again. Similar to the first goal, possibly. Sofiane Feghouli. He's shown no one can catch him. Sofiane Feghouli. Great finish. In off the post. And it's 2-0. And that should be it. Wonderful counter-attacking football. Di Maria finds Feghouli and a rocket of a finish with his left foot into the top corner and in off the post. Now Son, Benteke. Still Benteke, given space to shoot, and he will, and that is a cracking goal, and we have a game on our hands. Just 3 minutes to reply there, Christian Benteke, and it's 2-1. Fantastic strike from the Belgian there. Given too much space, they were worried about the run from the midfielders and the wide men. Given far too much space, and a fantastic effort from Benteke. That's played out wide to Alex Vidal. Back to Gomez. Not the best pass, but he's found a way to get it to Di Maria, who plays it into Negredo first time. And their lead is back again. 2-goal advantage. Again, 3 minutes. That's 3 goals in the space of about 6 minutes. Di Maria could have shot, but instead just lightly passed it into Negredo's path, who was able to finish into the near corner. Benedouan. Andre Gomez thinks about the shot, does go for the shot, and required some safe hands there to tip that wide. Andre Gomez may shoot again, and he does. And it's forced to save out wide. Vidal will stop that from going out, and he's beaten his man brilliantly. Alex Vidal again brought down. That's a penalty. Leighton Baines with a rash tackle with 5 minutes to go. Game's probably settled anyway, but this will make it absolutely certain from the start. He's nutmegged him too. Gone down. Definite penalty from Leighton Baines there. And Negredo's got a chance to give them a 3-goal lead, wrap up 4-1, and wrap up the title. And it's just snuck in through the legs of the diving keeper. Not sure if he was aiming for the middle or the bottom right-hand corner, but yeah, it just managed to get in. But that is it. 4-1 it finishes here. Very deserved lead, very deserved win. And that is the title wrapped up. Promotion guaranteed. As you can see, a big boost of 2.7 thousand coins. 4-1 win, 13 points, record 4-1-2, and they have been promoted. So spinning again, second time this episode, and we've got open 7 packs, the jackpot. So we got 7 packs, so open 7 packs, but these 50k packs are out, so I'm going to open one of these in place of our 7 packs and call that about even. So here we go. Oh, Ramos, Javi Martinez. Still an okay player. I know he's only got 52 pace, but he's 84 overall, so you can't complain. DeMarcos is useful for the La Liga team. And I'll just go through and take all the players that play for leagues that I use. But yeah, that's actually a really shit 50k pack. That might have made 10k back if I was lucky. And yeah, I should be able to make a little more than quick sell for all those players, so I'll put them in the trade list and make some money. We'll go into the second game. I'm probably going to play 3 games this episode, going with exactly the same team as before. Di Maria's last game on loan, which is going to be sad to see him go. I was hoping I might have replaced him with a bit of a beast by now through maybe packs, but haven't had great luck with packs or foot draft so far in terms of players I'm going to get, players I've been getting. But we'll go into the second game regardless, and he's got a team that's a bit all over the place. Only 49 chemistry. Got some solid players in there. Mane, Palacio are quite scary up front. Varane's good, but straight into it. So Matias couldn't find an option. Cambiasso, now Oliver Torres has pounced on that, and they can really break quickly here. It's Angel Di Maria gives it back to Negredo. Early chance here, and Negredo bends it into the corner. And they're instantly punished for Cambiasso being sloppy on the ball in midfield. Fantastic quick break there. Great tackle from Oliver Torres. Found Di Maria, who slips it through to Negredo. And he's not going to miss with the form he is in. In the second half now, Faguli holds off the challenge well, and Di Maria's played it first time out wide to Negredo. There's numbers forward here. And he looks like he's found him. Oliver Torres here, real chance to seal this game maybe. He's passed it to Faguli, and it's 2-0. Faguli, another one who's in form. And he fires in another one for the Wheel of Fortune side. Oliver Torres there made sure of it, passed it around the keeper, and to be honest, if he'd missed that, it probably should have been a penalty. But that is how this game finished. A game of few chances, it has to be said. Really, just the two shots from me went in. I did have a few shots, but they weren't highlight worthy. But enough to get our first win in Division 9, I believe we're in. 700 coins there, and yeah, we'll go spin the wheel now. So a good result there, winning 2-0, and now we spin again, and we've landed on buy a play for 5 to 7k. So the second spin landed on EPL, so I looked at the side, has a few bronzes in there, so I wanted to get a strong midfielder to start this EPL side, and so Nemanja Matic stood out for me in that price gap. So he's going straight in on the right side, partner with Darren Gibson. I've got 2 bronzes in there in Barmby, who does actually play in the Premier League for Leicester, and I think a left back, I can't remember where he plays, somewhere in the lower divisions, who I'm actually using in left mid. But he's got a bit of pace, so it's not the end of the world. So we're going into this game. This will be the last game of the episode, and he's got a pretty solid EPL side. He's got Vincent Kompany in there, pretty strong midfield, and a pacey front line. Gael Clichy in centre back could cause some issues for me. But anyway, we go into the side there, well dispossessed by, I believe it was Darren Gibson. And then Barmby eventually gets it out to Shane Long, who then cuts it in, tried to curl it there. Very fortunate that it fell to Dan Gibson, and then very fortunate that I got the penalty out of that. So overall, great luck for me, I guess, to get that penalty just 5 minutes in. Darren Gibson almost, yeah, he like kicks himself, or kicks Kieran Gibbs. He gets the penalty, but I'm going to take that against a team that's much better than mine. And Shane Long, not the most convincing penalty, pretty close to Mignolet. But Mignolet thought I was going down the middle, hammers it in, sort of bottom right, and that was 1-0, just 7 minutes in, great start. Mignolet just watching that one, pretty unconvincing penalty, but 1-0 regardless. So then good pressure there from Darren Gibson. Fellaini did well to get the second tackle in, but then was out-muscled by little Shane Long, who everyone stood off him sort of. Not the best trick there, but manages to keep it in. Darren Gibson hits the post there. That would have been a great finish, to be honest. Pretty lucky that roulette stayed in. But then right at the end of the first half, Wayne Routledge here, who hadn't seen much of the ball, pretty unconventional early cross there, but again some fortune in my favour, except for the finish. Shane Long, great save from Mignolet that time. That's how the half finished. Into the second half now, and Barmby and Benning, the two bronzes linking up. And as you can see, he's got pace. I think he's like about 75 pace, so he's not shocking out wide. Anyway, puts in a pretty good ball for his weak foot. Again with some fortune, fell to Shane Long, and another great save from Simon Mignolet. And he's able to clear that again into the right at the end. Kieran Trippier having a pop there, not troubling, but that is how the game finished, 1-0. So did well, even though it was a very fortunate goal. I was on top of him most of this game, definitely deserved the win. But that is it for this episode. As you can see, Nemanja Manic getting man of the match on his first game, his debut for the EPL side, getting a big 700 coins and second win of Division 9, 2 from 2. But that is it from this episode, and I'll see you all next week. Peace!